Hey guys, and welcome back. Today's episode is going to be a little different. A little different, I mean a lot different. Today we'll be making a big shopping center, North American themed. It'll be great. Also, just as I was filming this was 2 weeks ago, I've just seen Overcharge Egg, shout out to him. He made a great shopping center. I don't know why we both made a shopping center at the exact same time. We could have done it anytime. That's pretty rare. But yes, I'm going to be making a slightly larger one and I'll be detailing it up as well. So we're going to be starting off a little different. I think we should start by just adding a new suburb first. This one is going to be on the other side of the river, close to the bridge. It'll be like a attractive area, I think, and lots of rich people will also come to this area. This place is also quite hilly, and I'm not quite a fan of building on hills, but I'll give it a try, and hopefully it turns out pretty well. I'm feeling quite fond of this area. I like it. Okay, it's time to start landscaping, and oh boy, there's heaps of areas to do. But I'm hoping to get this job done in a reasonable amount of time. Well, anyway, let's go. Now that we've done all this landscaping, the area is fit to place houses, which is quite exciting, and as I said before, I'll be using the waterfront houses. It's just way better than the regular assets. To finish off this suburb, I'm thinking we should add a centerpiece to this area. A nice big mansion. In fact, this is the same mansion I used in episode 2, but I mean, who cares? It's still really good, and I'm gonna add lots of farms around it. Finally, placing the mansion, I think I might as well continue by placing some more houses around this area. Still feeling a little bit bare. Okay, I've got to say, this area is probably one of my favorite parts of the city. But enough of that, let's go ahead and start making our shopping center. Okay, before we start, we obviously need to shape up the area and add some main roads to this area. This is probably going to be a huge industrial and office hub, as well as holding the shopping center. It'll be like a mini town center, you know what I mean? I don't know if he made it, but $2.20 came up with this great genius idea about having these pillars that go on bridges to be like a roof of a building. That opens up so many possibilities. Oh boy, I'm so excited. I'll be using that technique for our roof of our shopping center, and it's a big task trying to find out which layout is the best, and I also had to go to the rest of the city and find the best size. Does it have to be really big or really small? I feel like it has to be in between because I don't want it too big, otherwise that's all you see when you look at the city from afar. But probably when we have houses and businesses around the shopping center, it'll blend in and it'll be more like you can't really see it and it doesn't stick out like a sore thumb. So I've raised the roof up from the shopping center, and now I just need to find out how do I get efficient walls and large walls to the outside of the building, and which is the most realistic. There are two options for me. The first one are storefronts, and the second one is the sport stadium seats. I also used that for my stadium build in last episode, and I couldn't really choose between the two, so you know what? Let's just use both. And that is when my game crashed, which is kind of a shame. All that work, which was about 5 hours, gone to waste. Well, to save your time, I had to make all of that again, which was kind of a shame. I added a couple of things like a corner to the shopping center, but that's about it. Everything was the same. Okay, let's continue. Okay, I've finished the shopping center itself and added a couple of signs, but look at the back. Yes, it's all completely empty, so I'm going to add some of these storefronts, as I said earlier, and that'll just bring up our walls. Except I realized that the storefronts are way too short for that, but with the Anarchy update a while ago, you could raise stuff, and now you can raise storefronts, which is kind of a lifesaver. Anyway, I'm gonna do that, and I'll be right back. When I was selecting the whole thing and using Move It, I found this weird glitch. It's definitely not vanilla, just saying, and it goes off to the very edge of the map. I find kind of cool, actually. Okay, it's time to start this car park, and I have big plans. I'm going to make a custom car park for our shopping center with lots of decals and all that from the new Extra 3.0 assets. This will be great. I'm also going to use some of these road net lanes just to mark out the areas where cars have driven. I've enabled those road markings. They used to be disabled, but I've decided to enable them. It just adds more immersive and detail. After a fair bit of detailing later, our car park is looking spectacular. I absolutely love it. But I feel like there's something missing. I feel like we should add more buildings. Maybe commercial. Or office. Yeah, we might do office. There's not many office buildings in our city. Well, I guess we're going to be making a brand new office area in our city instead of having a car park area right here. I feel like we have enough car park, you know. After adding a new office area with office zoning, the only logical decision is to do office parking. Of course, lots of offices need parking because I don't like them parking on the side of the roads. It's all messy and is unorganized. I'm going to add a nice detailed car park with some custom assets like some cars and trucks and trailers and all that good stuff in this big car park. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this type of content, please subscribe. I'm almost at 5,000 subscribers, so thank you for that. Also, I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one.